Good afternoon, this is Michelangelo's Plumbing here for customer Alexis Graham and currently with Ian, the one taking care of this work. We are at 614 North Hillcrest Road, Beverly Hills, California, 90210. We are doing a video sewer camera inspection. And right now we have the camera out in the city main line. It's towards the back in the alley. We ran the camera out previously. There was no flow. We got the hydrojetter out here and we managed to reestablish flow. Originally we thought that the line was pretty heavily damaged. Luckily it's not as bad as we thought, and it's in a good place to do some work to it to prevent it from getting worse in the future and not have to worry about it for many years. I will now start pulling the camera back so we can see the condition of the line.
Thank you.
Here is the saddle. This is the connection that the homeowner is responsible to, and this connects to the city main line. That white pipe is the city main, which is about 8 inches in inner diameter, and as you can see there's roots growing in through that connection, so they'll only get worse. The worry here is on the homeowner's side of the line because it's clay and concrete connection. This can always end up getting worse as the roots grow in there. They will grow in there, as you can see. They're thick roots, not able to get them all out. They will grow back in there and possibly compromise that clay. It's like a clay pot. It's
so will
vitreous
the top
clay.
hats help with that? Will the top hat prevent?
Top hat installation and liner would prevent roots from going in for a long period of time. However, liners are not a permanent solution. Typically they tend to last about 10 to 15 years. A more permanent solution would be to dig in the back alley where the city line is running and install a new saddle with mechanical connections. However, a liner and a top hat in this situation would probably be effective and would not need any attention in the near future. Here we have a small offset, nothing too bad to worry about. However, it'll keep moving. The worry is that with this offset and separation, the water, the sewage, the wastewater will keep flowing there, create a crevice possibly with heavy traffic in the back in the alley, cause ground shifting movement and the clay line to crack. However, it's not too dire. You could get years out of it. A liner would prevent any of this from moving any further. This is another connection right here. Vitreous clay usually comes in 5 to 8 foot sections. That connection looks good. This one as well. Here we have a turn, and here it transitions. Here's a 6x4 transition. This is transitioning back to cast iron, which is coming out of the home, 4-inch, and here's a 6-inch clay. You have some hairline cracks with some small hair roots. Here you have a Y, test Y, probably put in when it was initially installed and to make that turn. Doesn't look too bad. Here we have another turn. Here you have what looks like possibly either a clean out or another test Y. And you have roots growing in through that. Here, the pipe wall is compromised. It's obviously roots are getting in. So cast iron is put together by hot lead and oakum. Oakum, to be comparable to horsehair. It's basically like having a cup, stuffing it full of horsehair, and then stuffing a smaller cup in there and then pouring hot lead all around it. It hardens, and that's meant to keep the lead and the piping together. All in all, the line doesn't look too bad. Recommendation, because of the area the line is running in, which is under some old big pines, and the fence line has pines all across it. pull a seamless line through trenchless technology with a hydraulic machine. That way you don't ever have to worry about roots getting into it again, cracking it further, possibly damaging the line to the point where it has to be trenched out, and lining it out to the city with a top hat installation. The roots are thicker in this area. This seems to be about the area where we initially couldn't get past with the camera. And now we are coming out to the clean out. And here we are in the backyard. Line runs out to that back alley. This is James with Michelangelo Plumbing, here with Ian.
Thank you.